And now an H&N investigates exclusive on Maui County's response to the August fires. Our Allison Blair got her hands on a county log that lists the officials who were inside the Emergency Operations Center that day. Tonight, an expert identifies multiple red flags and missing information.
Maui County's Emergency Operations Center sign-in sheet is a public record that for close to 5 months, county officials appeared reluctant to hand over. It wasn't until H&N Investigates got its attorneys involved that the log was finally released.
Let's go!
As thousands of people attempted to escape what's become the deadliest firestorm in modern U.S. history, a few dozen leaders from county, state, and nonprofit agencies gathered together inside Maui County's Emergency Operations Center, trying to figure out the best way to respond to the unprecedented disaster.
Their job is to focus governmental and non-governmental resources and decision-making, so everybody's standing in the same room, looking at each other, making collaborative decisions.
Toby Claremont has more than 40 years' experience in emergency management. Prior to his retirement in 2018, he was third in command at Hawaii's Emergency Management Agency. He says typically, anyone who steps inside an emergency operations center while it's activated is asked to put their name on the EOC's sign-in sheet.
So you know who was there, what their role was when they were there, and when they left.
This is a copy of that August 8th log. Of the 38 people who signed in that day, the county redacted more than half the names, 20 total. Something Claremont says he's never seen in his decades-long career.
And I don't think when you're dealing with the public, lost lives and the severity of this particular incident, that you should do that. People have a right to know who was there when those decisions were made. I don't think it's optional for people to decide whether or not their information is on that log sheet.
We asked Maui County officials why the names were redacted. A spokesperson responded because they were non-county employees, adding we can provide the names should you want them. We told them we did. That was January 9th. Today, the county still hasn't provided that information. The 7-page log also appears incomplete. Of the 38 people who signed in, 24 never signed out, including key leaders like Mayor Richard Bisson, as well as representatives from Hawaiian Electric, Maui Fire, and police departments.
If you're stepping out to the restroom, that's one thing, but if you leave and don't come back, that's significant.
The missing information means it's still unclear who was in the room at the time some of the most critical decisions were made.
Who was there present when the decision to evacuate was made? Who was present when the decision to or not to activate sirens or other warning systems? Who was making decisions about what resources should be applied to the situation and when?
Another startling revelation.
The decision maker or the person running the EOC is typically the emergency manager for the county.
However, the head of Maui County's Emergency Management Agency had left the island a day prior to the fire amid a red flag warning to attend a FEMA conference on Oahu.
Who would be the person on this list making the decisions then?
It would whoever is designated as the duty officer for that day.
And we don't have a duty officer listed.
Information that could provide more insight into a statement made by Mayor Bisson exactly 3 weeks after the disaster.
I'm not sure who was in charge. I think Herman Andaya was still in charge. He just wasn't present. He was in contact with his team, I guess by phone. I don't know exactly how.
We asked Maui County officials if there was a duty officer or someone from the Maui Emergency Management Agency in the EOC August 8th. A week later, we're still waiting for a response. We've also posted the entire sign-in sheet on our website, hawaiinewsnow.com. Just click on the story. Allison Blair, Hawaii News Now.